Hansel and Gretel. Once upon a time, there were two children, a boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They lived with their father, who was a woodcutter, and their stepmother in a tiny cottage near a forest. The family was very poor. One night, the stepmother said to the father, "We don't have enough food. We have to take the children out into the forest and leave them there." The father didn't want to do it, but the stepmother kept pushing him, and eventually he agreed with a heavy heart. Hansel heard the plan. He tiptoed outside and filled his pockets with little white pebbles. The next morning, the stepmother took Hansel and Gretel deep into the forest, but Hansel dropped the pebbles behind them, one by one, to make a trail. Later, when the moon came out, the pebbles shone in the light, and Hansel and Gretel were able to follow them all the way home. But the stepmother was not happy to see them. The next day, she took them even further into the forest. Hansel tried to leave a trail again, but this time he only had breadcrumbs. Birds came and ate the crumbs, so Hansel and Gretel couldn't find their way back. They were lost. They walked and walked until they saw a curious house made of gingerbread. The roof was tiled with chocolate. The walls were decorated with sweets of all different colors, and the windows were made of sugar. The children were so hungry, they started to break pieces off the walls and eat. All of a sudden, a kind-looking elderly woman opened the door. "Come in, little ones," she said. The woman was, in fact, a wicked witch. She locked Hansel in a cage and set Gretel to work, cleaning the house and cooking meals for the boy. "When your brother is fat enough, I will eat him," she cackled. Gretel was terrified, but she had a plan. One day, the witch told her to check the oven. "Is it hot enough?" the witch asked. Gretel replied, "I can't open it. Could you show me how?" When the witch opened the door of the oven, Gretel gave her a big push right in. She slammed the door shut. The witch was gone forever. Gretel ran to Hansel and let him out of the cage. They searched the witch's house and found a room filled with treasure. Sparkling gemstones and hundreds of gold coins. They took as much treasure as they could carry, along with some food, and made their way back through the forest. They eventually found the way home. At last, the children returned to their father. He was overjoyed to see them. Now they had treasure, food, and each other. Hansel, Gretel, and their father lived happily ever after.